Samma Sambuddhassa Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Namassami. So today we will learn about a little bit from the Karaniya Metta Sutta. I think most of you have recited many times Karaniya Metta Sutta, how to practice loving kindness. But before that, there are some important instructions at the beginning of Karaniya Metta Sutta. They are so they are very important because Lord Buddha says if you want to practice metta, then you have to do these things A, B, C, D, all these things. Without this, you cannot do metta. So if you you go, come and sit. Oh, may I be happy and peaceful. May others be happy and peaceful. But if you don't do these things, then your metta will not be powerful. Your metta will not be useful. So here, what Lord Buddha says, he who wants to seek his own welfare, he wants his own welfare, happiness. If you want your own welfare, that is the question. First, so Lord Buddha says, if you want your welfare, now when we say welfare, we have many ideas in mind. I can be like this, I can be like that, I can be um, successful in this way or in that way. So many ways. People have their own perceptions, no, about their life, their job, their family, their money, their future planning, all kinds of things. But then, next line, Lord Buddha is saying, having glimpsed the state of perfect peace, karaniya matta kusalena yantang santang padang avisamecha. So, welfare has to be connected with the real peace. The real welfare has to be connected with the real peace. That is important. This is what the Buddha says. Many people say many things, but this is what the Buddha says. Now it is up to you to listen to the Buddha or to listen to the other people. If you listen to the other people, you will suffer. Then what Lord Buddha says? He should be able to do things in his own way. Honest. Be honest. Spiritual life, practice of Dhamma is being honest with ourselves. For example, you take Panchashila. Panatipata Veramani, Adinnadana Veramani, Kame Sumichachara Veramani, Musavada Veramani, Suramirya. Now, Musavada Veramani. If you tell lie, you know this is lie. Whether other people know or don't know, you know. You know this is lie. So being honest with oneself, this is very important. Then you can be honest with other people. Because even if other people don't see, if we do wrong, we see. And we are someone. It's like if we say, oh, I see, no problem, means you are disrespecting yourself. You are also someone who is able to see the wrong. Honest and upright. Upright means doing things which is right, proper, according to which is just or proper or right, not uh, just to have just to fulfill my wish. If I do something which is not right for other people, or which is not proper according to Dhamma, then it is not the right way of practicing metta. Before doing metta, you have to do all this. You should be able. If you just do things in a very bad way, say for example, somebody tells you do this work and you are not doing it properly, you are not sincere. Somehow you want to do so that it is finished and you just want to get rid of it. Then that is not metta. Because then you are not having metta for that person who is giving you the work, and not having metta because by you want to trying to escape, you are degrading yourself. You are not having metta for yourself also. Similarly, honest, being honest, very important, upright, gentle in speech, and also not using harsh or abusive words. It is important. Meek and not proud, not arrogant, basically. Proud here means arrogant, not being arrogant. So if you have to practice metta and if you are arrogant, I am better person than you, that's why I am doing you metta, then this is fake metta. When the moment I comes in picture, this is all fake. All your big ego and I comes in picture. I do it. I am better than this. I am better than other people. That's why I do. And other people should recognize. Then this is all fake. This is, you are not practicing Dhamma. You are practicing fake Dhamma, duplicate Dhamma. This is not real Dhamma taught by the Buddha. So be mindful what you practice. In the name of practicing real Dhamma, you may practice fake Dhamma. Your mind may go in the wrong direction. So we don't have to be arrogant. What is we do? Okay. Yeah, it is good to have metta. Why? Because when we have the real metta, then our mind is peaceful and happy. And it is good to have metta because just the way I seek my happiness, I don't seek my suffering. Similarly, let other people also not have suffering. In the same right mindset, if you do metta, then it is good. But if you do it just with some kind of arrogance, or of considering yourself to be greater or anything, then it is not. Contented. Contented means satisfied with whatever we have. Contentment is a very big, it's the highest wealth, Lord Buddha says. Santutti paramang dhanang. It's the highest wealth. Because there is no end to our seeking. We can seek the whole world. After seeking the whole world, also we may say that world we have got. Now I want sun and the moon. After that I want more. There is no end to this. The wise people understand there is no end to the craving. This is so metta is actually for the wise people. All these qualities I'm saying, no, a foolish person cannot practice. He is he will be incompetent and he will say I am competent. He will be dishonest and he will say I am honest. So these are not qualities a unwise person can practice. He will be arrogant, he say I am not arrogant. So it is all qualities practiced by the wise people. So Lord Buddha is saying be wise first. He's saying not he's what he's saying? Do metta first. No, be wise first. Be reasonable, be right, be proper, be just, be good. Then do metta. Don't just jump to metta, just, oh, I do metta, not like this. So these are qualities. Contented, satisfied with whatever we have. Because, yes, people people do jobs or business or earn money. It is good, nothing bad. But then also should know how to keep our greed or craving in check, not to overdo it. Have a sense of contentment, fulfillment. Yeah, I've got this much, this is okay. Be easy to support. Easy to support means not always asking this and that, this and that, this and that. Not always. Whatever we have, big or small, more or less, we say it is okay. Enough. I don't need more. I don't need more. This is a very good quality. I don't need more. We should have that kind of mind. If we say, I want more, then it is difficult. For ourselves also, it is difficult because our mind is not peaceful. For others also, it is difficult because even if they give you a lot of things, after some time, they also get irritated. Oh, this person asking too much. Asking too much asking. Give me this, give me that. It's not good. There is a Jataka story. The Bodhisatta, I will not tell the whole story, but in short, the Bodhisatta was a ascetic. In the one of his past life, our Lord Buddha, when he was Bodhisatta, he was an ascetic. And he was invited by the king to stay in the royal garden. So the king made him a nice hut in the middle of the royal garden, and the king used to provide him food and everything. And king requested him, "May you please stay and meditate, and nobody will disturb. This is my royal garden, big garden. You can meditate and stay peacefully." So after some years, Bodhisatta thought, okay, enough of this. I will go to the mountains. It is anyways every day king comes, sometime other people comes. I don't want to stay here. I want to stay all by myself. After all, he is Bodhisatta, no? So he would not be satisfied with gain and honor and praise and this and that. He has to do his job. He's very particular about it. That's why he's Bodhisatta. Whatever, for some time he will manage, but at some point of time he will say, I will do what I have to do and nothing to do with anybody else in the world. I will do my job. That's the mind of Bodhisatta. So he said, okay, I will go now. Then what he needed is, since he wanted to go on a long journey, he needed a pair of slipper and one umbrella. He needed these two things. So he thought that, okay, I will ask the king, because king was his main supporter. He used to take care of all his needs. So I will ask the king. Then one day king came, every day king would come to his hut one time, and king would pay respect. And then he said, King, I want to tell you something. Then he says, yes, please tell. Then Bodhisatta thought, should I ask? It's better not to ask. Then, okay, king, I will not say today, you come tomorrow. Tomorrow I will tell. Then he sent him back. Next day also king came, and again like this. And then okay, tomorrow I will tell you, go. Then like this 12 years, for not one or two, 12 years, every day king would ask, Bodhisatta will tell him, I will tell you tomorrow, I will tell you tomorrow. Eh? And then he will send him out. Then one day king insisted a lot, please tell me, every day you tell me, for so many years I'm seeing like this, please tell me, what, you have something in your mind? Then Bodhisatta said, yes, I needed one umbrella and one pair of slippers. He says, then king was very surprised. I am the king, I have so many things. Even if you ask for a lot of wealth or money or kingdom, also I can give you. For this small thing, you are hesitating so much. Nothing, no, it is for me to get one umbrella and one slipper is nothing. Then Bodhisatta said, King, I know you have lot of wealth, you are king, and this is small thing. But then asking is like crying. Bodhisatta says in there's a gatha, in the Jataka, asking is like crying. Please give me this, please give me that, you know. And then when the other person is not willing to give, sometimes other person is not willing to give, they'll say, no, I cannot give, oh, it is too difficult. That person is also, it's like crying. You see, it's not pleasant from both sides. Basically, it means neither pleasant from this side nor pleasant from that side. That's why I did not ask. That's why I did not ask, Bodhisatta says. Yeah? So that's a then the king, of course, king was very had very high level of respect for the ascetic. Bodhisatta was ascetic, and king paid him respect and provided him whatever he needed for the journey. And then the Bodhisatta left. He went to the mountains, Himalayas, and meditated and passed away. So the thing is easy to support. So it is good quality, easy to support, not demanding. I want this, I want that. Please give me this. Please give me that. Hmm? Yes. Then not over busy. Appakicho, also very important quality. Appakicho, because uh, this also requires some amount of skill to be able to manage your time. If you have a lot of work, sometimes some days you may have a lot of work, some days you may have less work. Every day you will may not have same amount of work, some day more, some day less. But when you have more work, how to manage, that skill we have to develop, and not to be too busy. Too busy is also Mara's business. Too busy is Mara's business. Because when you are too busy, then you are too less mindful. When you are too less mindful, you are already playing into the hands of Mara. So we have to see that. Too busy is also Mara's business. Mara is very happy because you're running around. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I will do this, I will do that. But at the end of the day, who's taking care of your heart? Nobody. A mind without the protection of sati is like a child without the guardian, orphan child. Like sometimes a child is left alone on the street. And what happens? Most of them, they ended up being some going to wrong company, or end up being criminals or drug addicts or something, because they don't have the nobody to take care of them, no guardians, nobody to guide them, nobody to give them good support. Similarly, with our mind, if it is too busy and too less mindful, this is what happens exactly with our own mind. So, not to be too busy, Lord Buddha is giving caution here. And simple in living, not very big. Even if you have a lot of wealth or money or things, try to live simply, not complicate things. Hmm? Not complicate. Our life, we need food and shelter and clothing, and when you fall sick, we need medicine and such things. But we can simplify things by not having too many things and not being bothered about too many things. Simple in living, tranquil in his senses, and some amount of sense restraint. We have the eye and the ear and the nose and tongue and body and mind. With this, we are interacting with the world. If we have the eye, we will see things that are visible. If we have the ear, we will hear the sound. If we have the nose, we will get the smell. This is natural. This is with everybody same, no? It is everybody same. But then, if you are allowing it, eye, to chase what is pleasant and to be go stay away from what is unpleasant, then what happens? Or ear to chase what is pleasing to the ear and to avoid what is unpleasing. You're giving rise to a lot of craving and aversion in the process. When you are giving rise to a craving and abortion, you are reducing your mindfulness, your wisdom, your wholesome qualities, and then automatically all the good qualities will gradually go away. So, being tranquil, if you have to maintain good qualities, you have to maintain some kind of tranquility in your mind, in your senses. Even if the situation is favorable or unfavorable, it should be some amount of, we should have some amount of peacefulness within ourselves and also some amount of restraint. Let him be prudent, prudent, who knows how to do things, is skilled, not brazen. Brazen means who is like always saying something or the other, but like sometimes arrogantly, sometimes in a big loud mouth way. But Lord Buddha is saying avoid such behavior, not fawning on families, not looking down upon people. And then he must refrain from any action that gives the wise reason to reprove him. He must avoid actions that wise people say this is not good, this is not right, this should not be done, this should be avoided. So these are the things. So many things, you see. Able and honest and upright, gentle in speech, not proud, contented, easy to support, not over busy, simple living, having sense restraint, prudent, not arrogant, not looking down upon people, and avoiding unwise, wrong actions. So then, after all this, then he should cultivate the thought, may all living beings be secure, may all living beings be happy. Then he can start practicing metta bhavana. So these are the things. At the beginning, Lord Buddha says, if you want your welfare, then you should practice these things, these qualities. So you should check, am I being able or am I being not so able? Am I being honest? Am I being not so honest? Am I being upright? Am I not being upright? Am I thinking something else, saying something else? Hmm? Sometimes it is okay to maintain good relationship and then not to fight. But then if it is against the Dhamma, if it is against the Dhamma, then someday we have to say, no, no, whatever you think is your problem, but I cannot take it. It is against the Dhamma. Whether you like it or you don't. Whether you like it or you don't. If it is against the Dhamma, you have to say. It doesn't matter who is who. Superior, inferior, elder, junior. Dhamma is Dhamma. Same for all. Same for all. Sometimes younger people have wisdom, older people don't have wisdom. There is no guarantee. Lord Buddha says there is no guarantee. All Raja Pasenadi asked Lord Buddha, no? You are so young. He says there is no this thing. To be wise doesn't have to be old. One doesn't have to be old. So Dhamma is Dhamma. It's the same. It can come to anybody. It can sometimes come to some 10, 15-year-old, 10 or 10-year-old child also. Whereas it may not come to say 80-year-old person. No guarantee. So wisdom is it can come from. So wherever wisdom comes, we should accept. That is the sign of wise person. Bhante Sariputta, one day he was going on alms round, and there was one novice who saw his robe little bit not properly worn, little bit like it should be properly round. It was not little properly not worn. One novice pointed out. One small novice. And he corrected it then and there. Bhante Sariputta, being the chief disciple of Lord Buddha. Then and there he corrected it. Then again he went to the novice and say, thank you for telling me, and I'm so grateful to you, and if you see anything, please tell me. Eh? This being the chief disciple of Lord Buddha, foremost in wisdom, such great enlightened person. eh? But immediately, even small things, somebody pointed out, this is may not be proper, and then he immediately corrected. This is a great sign of a great person. Hmm? This is a That's why he is Sariputta. No, ordinary people cannot do like that, because life after life, such noble qualities he has developed. That's why he became the chief disciple. Everything what is correct is correct. Whoever tells it doesn't matter. Correct is correct. So that's the mind that all the chief disciples, great disciples, they have developed life after life. That's why they became so great. Just suddenly overnight they didn't become. No? So all these qualities, if we have now, if you look at these qualities, gentle and truthful and honest and upright and contented and easy to support and not being arrogant, not being proud, you know, all these qualities, if you see, not being a burden on other people, then these are the signs of a good person who understands the right way of living, which means that person has a good level of wisdom. Good level of wisdom. Then only he is able to do the real metta. But if his mind is confused, unrestrained, or full of greed, full of hatred, and arrogance, or incompetence, or possessiveness, craving, this, that, so many things, then even if he is saying, "May I be happy, may other people be happy," but then it has like empty. Like if you have capsule, no capsule medicine capsules, they have one shell, and inside the shell there will be medicine. Now if you give an empty capsule without the medicine, just the shell, and people swallow it, it doesn't cure the disease. But if there is medicine inside the capsule and you swallow it, it can cure the disease. Simple. So our metta should also have proper qualities, and that's why how one should seek one's own welfare. So you can all read, you know. And this is our Bhanteji's translation only, which I was following. Our Puja book is there. I think most of you already have it. You can read the translation also. Bhanteji's translation is there, very nice. And you can, if you read the translation, most of the meaning will be clear. And then you can get an idea how to live a good life, how to seek one's welfare, own welfare. So this is for our own welfare. People say, welfare, how will I get my welfare? Welfare, in the name of welfare, people have all ideas. But Lord Buddha is saying, real welfare means these things. If you have these things, then you have welfare. Then you are really well. If you don't have these things and if you have everything else, then you are still not well. Gratefulness, humility, all these qualities, so many things. Then this is what the real metta is. Real metta, that's where it starts. The real metta starts from that point. So this much for today, and you can all read and read once, twice, three times, four times, and then you will also get some idea about the meaning, and then you can put these things into practice. These are simple things: being contented, being easy to support, not being arrogant, being honest with ourselves and other people, being gentle in speech. We can all follow these things. These are not like very special, extraordinary things that you cannot follow. Day to day life, you can follow all these qualities. But if you follow these qualities sincerely, then your mind will be very powerful. Your mind. What did the Bodhisatta did? Life after life. What did the Bodhisatta? He followed the right things. That's why how he became the Buddha. So he went to the right people who could teach him right things, who had the wisdom. Or if he didn't find such people, he went on his own and practiced. But developed his wisdom again and again and again, doing the right things. Hmm? And he was not bothered about the people, their status, their this, their that, nothing. He was bothered about whether this person has wisdom, yes, no. Whether this person really knows or not. And he went and practiced like that. That's how he became the Buddha. All the noble qualities he practiced again, 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 till it became so good and so powerful and so fulfilled that there's nothing more to be done. Sometimes he could do little more, sometimes he could do little less, but he would do. He would not stop. I will do a little more, I will do a little more. Like this, he will do without stopping. That's how he became the Buddha. So, if you wish your welfare, then you have to follow these things. Hmm? So, may you all understand this correctly and may you be able to follow these things correctly as in accordance with the teachings of Lord Buddha, and may all of you be able to progress on the path of Dhamma. Sa